Hello everybody and welcome to another mod review. Alright, so in this episode we will be reviewing the Orespawn mod. As you can see by all of this, and by that birdie over there, there's a lot to this mod. And also, ignore the hole in the ground, that's for something later. So, first thing that I'm going to be showing you, I'll just start from here. So, the mod adds 6 new dimensions, about 20 or 30 new bosses, and it adds some crazy weapons, like really crazy. So, we're going to be going over all that. First, start with the simple stuff. For example, these guys. So what you may find is that you may be going through world mining and finding, oh wow, you found diamonds and emeralds, yay! Except if you look, if you look like up there, termite troll block. Now what happens is that if you mine these and it's above you, you just get covered in termites, because when you destroy these, termites just like, I'll show you what happens. I don't want to do it there because for some reason there's this glitch that when, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, but there's this feature in quotation marks that if a termite goes over a block, he has a chance of turning it into dirt, and I don't want that to happen to any of the blocks over there. So destroy it, and then termites come. Same with red ant troll block, just instead of termites for the red ants. So yeah, why there's so many butterflies? Anyway, next thing are these guys, ancient dried eggs. Now what these are is you just find going mining in the world, go away, and you'd find these. Now what these are spawn eggs, as you can see by the title, but they're not any spawn eggs because they're blocks. And so what you would do is you get your shovel, survival so I can show you. You get your shovel, mine them, then you get a water bucket, go in the crafting table, put your ancient dried spider spawn egg there with the water bucket, and you'd get a spider spawn egg. And you do get your bucket back just without water. So then you spawn a spider, and yay, you have a spider. Yay, you have a spider eye. Yeah, that's basically what those are. So next, one of the dimensions it adds are, so how do the dimensions work? That's what happens with termites. One of the dimensions that it adds is called the crystal dimension, and it's nuts. So how you go in all the dimensions is that you right click on an ant. So basically if you just like went up to your termite and then right clicked on it, if you went up to an ant and right clicked on it, then you teleport to the corresponding dimension, or what? And this is, if it's a termite, then takes you to the crystal dimension, which is why I'm really careful around termites, because crystal dimension, when you go there, you lose all your items that you have, so you start with nothing, and that's why I like crystal tree wood, and it was crystal planks here, but they get destroyed. They basically look exactly the same, and so you just make stuff there. As you can get special items there, but the mobs there are so hard. So you get special items there, and then when you come back by finding another termite ant nest there, but like a special one crystallized, then you keep your items when you go back. So you still have all your crystallized dried spawn eggs and stuff when you come back. And one of the things you can make when you're there with the crystallized tree is the crystal furnace. And because you wouldn't have any normal stuff, because everything's crystal, and a crystal workbench, crafting table, if you want to call it that. And here's some of the examples. Like this is what the grass would look like, and this I'm assuming is stone, equivalent of stone in that dimension. And there's also that and that. Anyway, the next thing it adds, random teleport block. Just a simple block. Teleports you to a random location. You get the idea. It also adds a bunch of ores. For example, titanium ore, uranium ore, ruby ore, amethyst ore. It also adds salt ore, but we'll look at that later. And these are the blocks. And it's interesting because ruby and amethyst, they give you, like, when you mine ruby ore, you get ruby. You don't get ruby ore, and then you have to smelt it. You just get it. With these, you get the block, which you might think, oh, well, it's not that weird, it's the same with iron. But it's not, because when you smelt it, instead of getting titanium ingot, you would get titanium nugget, which is quite annoying because, and you need both of the, you need 9 nuggets to get an ingot, and you need both of these to make all the tools, which are called ultimate tools. For example, to get the ultimate sword, you need an ingot of titanium and uranium ingot. So yeah, so to get these blocks is virtually impossible in normal Minecraft if it didn't add another thing, which I'll be showing you soon. One of the bosses it adds is called Mobzilla. It's of Godzilla, obviously, but Minecraft are called mobs. You get the idea. Play on words. And when you die, it drops Mobzilla scales, and then you can use this to make super strong armor, super strong weapons, or blocks, which I would recommend, like killing a few Mobzillas, even though impossible. Killing a few Mobzillas and then in your house covering your floor with these, or your garden or whatever, because when you walk on them, you jump on them, you get strength for 9 seconds. And you jump on it again, jump on it again. It also adds ender pearl blocks and other ender blocks, which don't really do anything apart from you just craft them with 9 ender pearls and 9 5 enders. So yeah, that's those. Next up, structures. You might have been wondering why I did all that out of cobblestone. The reason is because of these. It adds a whole bunch of structures that you can spawn. So I'm just gonna grab all of them. Okay, we'll start with the miner's dream. So you might, the crafting recipe is 3 cactus, 3 redstone, and then 3 something else that I can't remember. But you might have been wondering what the hell these are. Duct tape. You might still be wondering what the hell are those. Well, what they are is basically, put on my shoes, go down here, okay, so the hole was a bit too deep. So let me just go back. Basically, what would, if I didn't die, and the leather boots actually protected me, obviously they would take damage. And that's all I'm going to say for now. Yeah, I'm just going to go into creative now. Thank God I have open blocks as well. No, wait. Let me get that, get all my stuff, and go to about here. I wasn't wearing my boots. Okay. This is getting really annoying. There, now, my boots do not have damage. Well, if they would have damage, basically, I'll just take them. Just ignore that. Basically, wait. Heal, creative. Put these on. Survival. Jesus. as these leather boots are indestructible. Survival. What is up with these boots? Survival. No damage. Well, basically, I'll just take them, do that. The duct tape will get used up a bit like a cake. That's why it's the same way as a cake. But yeah, that would happen. And Miner's Dream. I'll be thinking, oh, what's Miner's Dream? Why is it so hard to craft one of them? It's like 3 redstone blocks just for one of them? Why? This is why. It mines out all the gravel, dirt, stone, and cobblestone. No, not cobblestone. Gravel, dirt, and stone. Places extreme torches, which are stronger than normal torches. But leaves all the ores. Also, here's another termite troll box. You can tell with a troll box, A, if you have Walia, or Y, what am I looking at? That's what I call it, Walia. Or B, because emeralds only spawn in Extreme Hills biome, and I'm in a plains biome, I think. Yeah, plains. You can do it again. And I'm getting really unlucky because I haven't found a single ore from them. See, it doesn't destroy cobblestone; it leaves cobblestone. And sometimes, if there's holes, it comes out with cobblestone. You can go in any direction you want. Just go like that. And some red ant troll blocks this time. Go like that. Then like that. And you could also go like this, and then also like that, and like that. So basically it is a Miner's Dream. So yeah, that's that. I go up now, and I go anyway. So stairs going down. Okay, I need stairs going up first, and an insta bridge. So stairs going up. Okay, well, let's just pretend that never happened. Survival shelter. Small instant survival shelter. With... Oh... That's really good loot. Just spawn random dungeons. Random dungeon spawner. I think I just spawned the dungeons randomly underground. Giant spider robot kit. This one isn't really a structure, but yeah. This is a thing. I'm not even touching my A and D keys, I'm just turning my character. And can it go up? It can, and it even has leg animations to go up. And also you can find structures like the instant survival shelter there, randomly around the map. So yeah. Oh, I'm standing on this wood. I'm on a giant robot spider. That's a thing. Random dungeon spawn, are we ready? Okay, okay, we've done all of that. Use the bucket. Yeah, there's also red ant robot kit, which is just that, but in red. So next we have the instant survival garden, and you guessed it, it's an instant survival garden. How am I getting so lucky with these? They're all exactly lined up. What happens if I just do like that? Or like this? Okay, that happens. So yeah. Fortune 2. Anyway, any things you see that are enchanted are just enchanted randomly. Like when you craft them, when you take them out of the inventory, they just get enchanted. I didn't enchant any of these. What's this? Extra small zoo cage. Don't know why you would be in it. Small zoo cage. Medium zoo cage. I guess they just get bigger and bigger. The house actually looks pretty nice. Oh, cage. Large zoo cage. You also get higher as you go along. Extra large zoo cage. Jesus, that's extra large. Okay, now I think that's also that, and that. Cherry pit does nothing. Peach pit does nothing. Island block. Now these things would fall. Okay, another one of the dimensions called the Nightmare Dimension. Again, you go to it through I think the brown ant. There'll be random floating islands with like really good loot, like ores and even ore blocks at the bottom. Then like 5 to 10 to 3, I don't know, blocks high. Now, like in the amount of blocks that are in them, it'd be like 100 blocks high, 50 blocks high. Depends how big they are. And in the middle, there is this like entity called a island block, even though it's not a block, it's an entity. And when you kill it, it drops these, so you can spawn another one like that. And I think they just spawn it above them. Hold on, let me bone meal them. Oh, yep. This one has no ores at all. Oh, yeah, and they can. Oh, that one has ores. Why does it have nothing? Okay, never mind. So they would be like this, just randomly in the world. Why does this one have 2 room? No, it doesn't. They can be this small as well. Oh, that's like it's uranium. And when you kill them, the islands do actually, like, slowly get destroyed. And you slowly shrink. And if I destroy this, then it drops one of these, and the island should start to shrink and eventually get destroyed. That's why you shouldn't build bases on them. Just FYI. Okay, so that's that section of that. Now, okay, the structure's done. Now into tools. Yeah, this mod adds a lot of tools. Like I said earlier, the uranium, titanium make the ultimate tools. And again, all these enchantments, I didn't put any of them on. They just got there by chance when I crafted them. They're crafted with those and iron ingots instead of sticks, just so you know. Just like my fishing rod, if you craft that, you're just sad. And the ultimate bow, which, yeah, these do like 46 damage and stuff like that. Really good. Ultimate bow. Imagine if you merged a minigun with a bow. There's no point in holding it back because it does the exact same distance when you don't hold it back. Depends on how fast you are clicking on the mouse. But yeah, the original Bone Minecraft, fun fact, was actually like that until they changed it. But obviously ran out of arrows really quickly, and same with this. Emerald axes and emerald stuff, you actually can get these, and you craft them with emerald sticks. Rubies, really strong, get them with rubies and stick. Amethyst, quite strong, amethyst and stick. Then there's these ones which are like again the different like hierarchy of ores or hierarchy of blocks in the crystal dimension, which you go through again through the termite. And I think you craft them with pink toolmite, like these ones. Craft with that. I'm not sure. I know this one you craft with that because it's like the equivalent of wood. Kyanite, when I searched it up, you can only find kyanite block and then the tools and armor. So there wasn't anything else. So yeah. Weapons. Oh boy, the weapons in this. Yeah. Ultimate swords, as we saw earlier. There's a nightmare sword, which in the nightmare dimension there's these creatures called nightmares, which when you kill them they drop nightmare scales. So you can either use them to make nightmare sword, or you can keep one of them to later make an even powerfuler sword, which is a lot more powerful. And there's one that you can find in the nightmare dimension in these special dungeons, but they're super rare. Even stronger than that. Attitude Adjuster. It's rightly named the Attitude Adjuster. 86 damage, but it might as well be holding TNT. Wait. Oh, I did that time that wrong. Might as well be holding TNT. Literally, you can just destroy everything. Yeah, it's rightly named the Attitude Adjuster. Next we have the Battle Axe, which you make with the Ultimate Axe, I think. So yeah, it's gigantic. Likes a lot of the other ones in here. You hold it weirdly, but so it's 50 damage. And Queen Scale Battle Axe. Just FYI, this is not the most powerful weapon in the game. There's one that does more damage than that. I'm not lying, there actually is. But I didn't put it in this chest, I put it in the special chest because I wanted to save the best for last. 672 damage, not the highest. It's mod pack. It's not. I know, you probably think I'm lying. I'm not. It's actually not the highest. So yeah, that's why this mod pack is mad. Chainsaw. It's chainsaw. You can figure it out from there. It says Slayer on it. So yeah, that's that. Emerald sword, emerald, rose sword. Now, I'm playing in 1.7.10 version, and unfortunately, Orespawn is only available for 1.6.4, 1.7.10. But the 1.7.10 version, I'm pretty sure, was released on like or near Valentine's Day, and because of that, for like special edition features, they made a rose sword which is crafted with a stick and 2 poppies or roses in 1.6.4. Except that's not the case because 1.6.4 version was released on Valentine's Day. Experience sword. Now this one, I'm not sure what it does differently from Emerald Sword. I know that you craft it with an Emerald Sword in the middle surrounded by bottles of XP, or some charm, whatever they're called. You might have a high chance of getting enchanted, because this one is and this one is, or something, I don't know. Poison Sword, poisons person you hit it with it. Rat Sword, I'm not sure what that one does, I guess it just looks like a rat. Fairy Sword, guess it just looks like a fairy, I don't know. Mantis Claw. Now, this is another one of the bosses in the game, the Mantis. When you kill it, it drops that, which is another one of the ingredients. You can use it as a weapon itself, or you can use it as one of the ingredients for the super weapon. Big Hammer. Compared to everything else, it's puny. Crystal Wood Sword, Pink Tool Mine. We've already saw all of these. Ruby Sword, Amethyst Sword. Now, in the Crystal Dimension, there's another mob called the Irakanji. And when you kill it, you can make a bow and arrow out of its remains. Tell me about being morbid. And this is basically the bow you would have in the Crystal Dimension. And in Crystal Dimension you have to do this, because again, all your stuff gets taken away, so you have to start from scratch, only using Crystal Dimension items and weapons and things that are available to you there. Now there's another dimension, 6 dimensions in total, so yeah, called the Village Dimension. In the Village Dimension, villages are really common, obviously, but there's also robots that are really common. And there's about 6 different types, or 5 different types, I'm not too sure. When you kill the sniper one or the warrior one, it gives you this, a freaking ray gun. Again, like the attitude adjuster, it's rightly named. It's so powerful it pushes you back. However, it does have durability. I'm just gonna launch myself back here. It doesn't work when you're down. Okay. It does have durability, and you replenish it by putting it in putting if it's like low or empty in a crafting table and putting it next to a redstone block. And that's how you do that. Okay. Next is the Squid Zuka. It launches attack squids, which are actually hostile to the player, so I don't know why you'd want to make that, but Thunderstaff. You make it with 4 ruby and 1 diamond. Again, it has durability. Unfortunately, with this one, when the durability runs out, then you have to make another one. But, yeah, still pretty powerful. One chest. But now, onto this chest. A lot of armors as well. So first there's the ultimate armor, which again is randomly enchanted. Which looks like this. Which again you make with titanium and uranium, and with a bit of iron, I think, as well. It's super powerful. I'm just going to survival to show you that. Human 0. Just by wearing the helmet, I get. Hold on. Just by wearing the helmet and chestplate, you already get 9 out of 10 of the armors. Then by wearing leggings and full armor, you'll look. Three hearts. Just 3 hearts. Absolutely nothing. And did it take damage? No, it didn't take any damage, like the leather. Yeah, okay, that's basically the ultimate set of armor. Next is a lava eel helmet. I'm not sure how you craft it. I guess you just kill a lava eel, but I'm not sure where those are. I'm guessing lava. And you make this. I think they're like pretty powerful, but not as powerful as the ultimate. You can tell because this gets protection 5 and this gets protection 3. This also gets protection 3, moth scale. Another one of the bosses is called the Mothra. When you kill it, you get moth scale, which again you need to craft the super weapon. Or you can use the moth scales to make the moth scale armor, which is pretty powerful again. There's also emerald armor, experience armor, which again you just get one of these, sound it in experience. Don't know why you want to make it. Don't know how it's special, but then there's the ruby set of armor, which is pretty powerful. Amethyst. Then there's these ones from the special crystal dimension. Then there's peacock feathers, which I imagine isn't very powerful. That you get from killing peacocks. Further than 10. I'm already half health. Oh my god. That's amazing. It would be kind of annoying if you're playing a mod pack and you want to fly. Oh yeah, that will get annoying. Again, it's good. Like you'd have your inventory, and if you're suddenly falling, you could quickly take it off and then put it on. Take off your one you're wearing currently and put it on, and then yeah, that's pretty useful. Oh, when you fly down, it does the same as again. Yeah, it wouldn't be good in the mod pack if you had like simple jetpacks or something. Weapons, armors. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Put that back. Oh, now I can show you the duct tape. So, almost full health to full health, and a bit of it went away. So, that's that. Mobs of the scale. Again, you can use mobs of the scales to make this. Royal. Now, remember that I mentioned a super weapon a couple times. I remember that I also mentioned that there was a sword more powerful than the super weapon. There is a set of armor. Protection 10. I think that says enough. And I believe, yeah, feather falling 10. This one and this one as well, you can't fall with. Like, you can't. You just can't. Same with, it has the same effect as the peacock feathers, which usually, I would recommend wearing these 3 and then wearing, say, the ultimate boots, because it can get quite annoying if you're trying to fly with some way, shape, or form. Let's go survival. No, not delete mode. Survival. Look, try and hit me. Literally. Look, if I take my chest plate off, I still have full. If I take my leggings off, I almost have full. I'm about to die. Oh, there's a creeper. Okay, I'm half health. That's how powerful that armor is. Like, it's astonishing. Oh, and again, I can duct tape it. Okay, Lapis Lazuli helmet. Yeah, it's Lapis Lazuli protection 1. Not too powerful, but powerful than like iron. I'm assuming Queen Scale armor. Again, I'm pretty sure that this one has feather falling 10, but it just doesn't show it. And you get it when you kill the Queen, which is the the biggest boss. I think they might have updated it. Can't remember. The biggest boss in this mod pack. And considering that you saw the Queen Scale Battle Axe, and I said it wasn't the biggest one, and it did 672 damage, then yeah, it's hard to kill it. Dimensions. Now, talking about dimensions, how do you find ants? You might be asking. Do they just spawn randomly? They do not spawn randomly, but what does spawn randomly are these things, ant nests. And basically you would just go like this, and ants would just spawn every so often. You just find this randomly in your world. In fact, I found one somewhere around there, and it's really annoying me, so I have to destroy it. So yeah, let's just wait for some ants to come up. Yep, and there we are. Termites are just spawning there. Now to destroy these all before the termites kill everything. And this is the 6th dimension. I don't know if I mentioned that was the 6th dimension, but it's only 5. Why is that? Also fairy dimension, which I'm not too sure how you get to the fairy dimension, but it's a thing. Okay, so bench, that's all dimensions. Next, some of the creatures. Bear in mind that I split up creatures from like more or less normal creatures, bosses, and like miscellaneous creatures, just so you know. Yeah, this is a very big mod. I think you got that by now, but yeah. There's golems, spawn eggs, apple cows. Basically, these are the cows that spawn in the crystal dimension. Basically, just cows that when you kill them, they drop apples. And the crystal thing, crystal cow, it's like looks like that, and you see it has like a picture of a crystal apple inside. It goes really fast. When you kill these guys, they drop crystal apples, which if you're in survival and you eat it, gives you strength and regeneration for 3 minutes. What does it mean? What does it mean? What's hitting me? What's hitting me? Okay, there's a mantis there. Let's just go back into creation mode. Yeah, that's one of the bosses. Is it trying to attack me? Is that what's hitting me? Does it realise that I'm in creative? It is trying to attack me. Oh my god. And of course, turn this into dirt. Oh, go away! Okay, then I guess we're going to skip from creatures to Big Bertha. This is the name of the... Don't worry, I'm still going to do the other ones. Of the super weapon. Now, yeah, it's complicated to craft. So, how it works is, to craft Big Bertha, you need Big Bertha handle, Big Bertha guard, and Big Bertha blade. To make the blade, so remember I said there's about 20 bosses? Yeah, you need to kill all of them, and each one, like for example the Sea Viper drops a Sea Viper tongue, then you use a Sea Viper tongue, along with all of these to make the blade. And then the sea monster scales, moth scales, which you get from the Mothra, which is a giant moth, which is another one of the bosses. There's a big hammer, mantis claw, ray gun. Put them all together, you get Big Bertha. 500 attack damage. You might be thinking, yeah, but it's not as big as the green scale battle axe. Well, remember I said there's one even more powerful. Guardian sword. Unbreaking 5, 750 attack damage. And here's the mantis claw. Look how big it is. This thing is a beast. Seriously. Like, I just one shot. Oh, also some of the bosses, some of the creatures drop uranium, so it's not titanium. It's not that hard to find them. Okay. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Oh yeah, I decided not to do that because all the materials are already shown. Here, the main materials. So yeah, that's all that. It's also slags, which I guess is just better enchantments or something, or just looks better. Basically make it by combining Big Bertha with 1 iron ingot. So yeah, that's that. And now that the mantis is gone, we can continue with our creatures. So, there's also golden apple cows and enchanted golden apple cows, which, you guessed it, dropped golden apples and enchanted golden apples. And you can make a farm out of these and have infinite enchanted golden apple cows and infinite enchanted golden apples. So, yeah. Also dinosaurs, like these ones. There's worms. Lurking terror, what's this? Oh, that's horrible. Cliff racer. Creeping horror, don't know what that is. Chipmunk's a chipmunk. Alien. Tag squid, which you saw when I shot the squidzuka. I'm surprised this one isn't a boss, considering how big it is. So lizards. I'm going to show you that. Dragons and bees. Cliff racer. Okay. Dragon. So dragon, yay. I think you can tame them and ride them as well. Lizard. It's a lizard. They don't attack you unless you attack them. Just so you know. Sedrofoam. Quite big. So it is a boss. That's why it's a boss. Well, it is a boss, but it doesn't drop anything significant. Alien. I guess Sedrofoam don't like alien. Where did the alien go? Oh. Okay. Terrible terror. Didn't even see that. Okay, Sedrophones actually protect you, I think. Like, you can tame them. And now for bees. Oh, yes, I want to get Sedrophone in my survival series. Bees are so annoying. They just kill you non-stop. Let's see who wins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bees versus the Sedrophone. And the Sedrophone wins. With still 95% health. Jesus. One of the bees got away. Okay. This is pretty much all gone now. Creatures, let's go back here. Spitbug. This is one of the creatures is called a jumpy bug. It jumps up and down, but it's really like big and hard to kill. And they spawn spitbugs, which are basically these. Or is it the other way around that spitbugs spawn jumpy bugs? Well, those are those. So I might have got it the wrong way around. Austria Cuba, I don't know what that is. WTF. Oh, you guys are in for a surprise. Scorpion. There's another boss called the Emperor Scorpion, and it's from scorpions, like the Jumpy Bug or Spit Bug. I can't remember which one's which. Velociraptor. These are the mobs that main mobs that spawn in the crystal dimension, and they're hard. Yeah, it's creepy. And they're so powerful it knocked the Sedrophone into the air. That's almost out of health. There's also rotators, which are just pains. Big pains. Let's see how many rotators a Sedrophone can take. Also the Sedrophone, if you hit him, he attacks you. Scorpions, just scorpions. WTF. Hold on, let me spawn one. Away from all the chaos. This is a thing. This is actually a thing. It's rightly named. I'm just gonna put it like that. QB. Whoa, what the hell? That looks sick. Oh wait, does the QB protect you as well? Wait, so if I put it here... Oh, the QB protects you as well, I didn't know that. Yeah, creature as well, are we? Velociraptor, peacock, flounder, whale. How big is this whale? Okay, not very big. Yeah, you can also spawn ants, Pointosaurus, and all of these have even dry spawn eggs. Just so you know. And also, if you have other mods, I'm pretty sure creatures from the other mods will have ancient spawn eggs. I'm not sure. Criminal. Yeah, they just... Okay then. Good to know. No, not bosses. Creatures. There's also unstable ants, which take you to the unstable dimension, which is mad. Mosquitoes, butterflies, T-Rex, Stinky, Dungeon Beast. I don't know what Dungeon Beast is. Beaver, Ender Reaper, and Ender Knight. These guys are, if you have the Morph mod, what form you want to take. Well, not particularly this guy, but you know, he looks sick. This is a guy I want to take the form. He can fly, and he's sick. Stinky. Okay, Dungeon Beast. Okay. So yeah, those Ender guys are sick. Creatures. Still doing creatures. T-shirt. Okay. Leaf monster. Okay. Cricket frog. Crab. I want to spawn the crab. The crabs look really cool. I'm not spawning the ones that are like with real life animals or similar to real life animals, because we just don't have enough time. The video's already 45 minutes. Grab. Pretty sure you can get like, yeah, really big ones. Leaf monster. Pretends to be leaves, but they're not. T-shirt. Drops absolutely nothing. Oh no, they drop like emeralds. Okay, creatures. That's everything, I think, for the creatures. Now for the bosses. I'm just gonna get... What happened? I'm just gonna get all of the bosses. Come on, so you need to kill all of these. Or most of them, at least, to be able to craft Big Bertha. So, there's the mantis. Super annoying. Consider if I'm still alive. There's the Molinoid. He basically just goes in dirt and is annoying. And he can like go through, like literally through dirt. And he looks like it's a propeller on his face. Good to know. Hercules beetle. Super strong. Oh yeah, the Molinoid can also like trap you in dirt. Mobs, this one I'm gonna go quite far away for these. Where's the Royal Guardian Sword? Oh, that's not anymore. Royale. Okay. I think that place is tortured enough already. Mobzilla. Yeah, that's why I didn't spawn it there. Jesus, I suspected it to be strong, but not this strong. Oh no, it's getting near my thing. Go away! Oh, here's its hit point. Hitbox. How is it still alive? Good health too. Don't want to go too far away either though. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go over here and put a beacon here. Not a beacon, a waypoint. All of that was caused by the Mobzilla. And I have the Royal Guardian Sword. So I don't know the waypoints mod. Okay, then beacon. Just gonna be the next best thing. Oh my god, I need diamonds and stuff. You'd think by all my experience in Minecraft that I would know to make a beacon work you need diamonds. Or something. Yeah, okay, that's working. Where's Mobzilla gone now? Where has he gone now? Has he really gone that far? Oh, there he is. Just making sure the beacon doesn't despawn. Even though in Minecraft, Windows 10 edition, it spawns like super quick. Okay, so I know where it is. I'll show you what happens when I kill it. Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I am not spawning the king and queen in this world. Because why isn't it taking any more damage? Is it stuck? Okay, I'm gonna hit it back this way. I'm getting worried that I'll be losing my hoop. Jesus! Was that me? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see how good this is. How much damage did that do? Okay, now I'm gonna hit it this way. Oh, almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. Why is it sometimes it goes really fast? It goes like sometimes gets knocked back for a few seconds or something. Okay, let's go back this way. No. Come on. Mobzilla. You need to die. It's for your own good. Well, no, it's for my own good. Oh, it drops leaves. It doesn't even drop saplings. Oh, what? It's dead, isn't it? What? Oh, yeah. By the way, the leaves aren't part of it. It's just the ancient giant gazelle spawn egg. Yeah, it it drops a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go back home. Yeah, no way. No, not the princess. Not the king. Not the queen. I am not spawning any of those here. Not in this world, at least. I will spawn them in the end after I've gone through everything. But, no, not now. Not in this world. So the Triffid, you can only do damage to it when it opens up. So yeah, that's such a foam. Oh, I think it died. I think it only opens up when it wants to attack you. That scared me. Okay, that's a Triffid. You saw the Molanoid and you saw the Mantis. Okay, Mothra, and I'm not spawning that. Hydralisk. Okay, I thought Hydralisk was a boss. I guess it was. Basilisk. I know these things give you blindness and slowness, like, to an insane degree. If you look at them. Emperor Scorpion. Some of these bosses are easier than the others. But keep in mind, I have a Royal Guardian Sword, which does 750 attack damage. Sea Monster. Shumpy Bug. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely this one. Yeah, he spawns those guys. Sea Viper. It's a Viper of the Sea. There's also spawn eggs for like the Wither Boss and Wither Skeleton and stuff, which there isn't in vanilla Minecraft. Nightmare. These are the guys that would spawn in the Nightmare Dimension. Oi! Oi! No, come back here. Stop attacking my creature. My creation. With the skeleton. Okay. Yeah, it's just with the skeleton. And dragon. Just to show how powerful this sword is. Yeah. And it took that many. And keep in mind how many shots it took to kill the Mobzilla. And Mobzilla is one of the easier mobs compared to the princess, king, the queen. The prince is actually friendly though. Like you can have it as a pet. I think that's all the bosses. So yeah, now for the miscellaneous. There are some weird creatures in this mod as well. And this is why I put some on. So, Jeffrey, I have no idea what this is. Hopefully it's not some super powerful boss. It looks like the Iron Giant. I don't think he actually attacks you. He doesn't drop anything except XP. Coin. Yeah, these guys you can just find in your jungle. Not in your jungle, in the forest. Literally have half a heart, so you just punch it once. And it dies and drops pretty OP loot. Red Ant Robot. Same things as that. Rubber Ducky. Rubber Duckies. Robo Sniper. I think if you kill these guys, you get the freaking ray guns. No, you don't. You get the ammo for the freaking ray guns. Spider Driver. Don't know what that is. Prince. Yeah, these guys are friendly. They will help you attack, like enemies. Sure. Easter bunnies. These guys are super fast. If you keep them in a cage, they can glitch out, but like they lay spawn eggs. So if you find an ancient dried Easter bunny spawn egg, you're in good luck. Make a cage and put it in there, but make sure it's really secure. And like a hopper system or something. Giant spider robot, ghost pumpkin skelly. These guys are so annoying. They just spawn in. Remember I made at the very beginning I showed you in like survival structures I've just that you could make, or like by right clicking with it you can only get the thing creative. In survival you just have to find them. In survival they would have spawners of ghosts, and they don't attack you, but they're just so annoying because whenever say you want to click on your chest you'd end up just not being able to because the ghost is in the way. So don't worry, if you kill these guys then get the freaking ray gun. Full of ammo. Rubber gunner. Panda. These guys are like the default guys. And there's also bomb on, which just blows up, I'm assuming. So yeah, that's all of that. Those are all of the miscellaneous creatures. There's also other miscellaneous stuff, like different torches, like Kraken repellent and creeper repellent. I believe Kraken is one of the bosses as well. That's the spawning that says, oh no, don't. That's why I didn't want to spawn it in this world. I believe they just like the mobs go away from these. Extreme torch and crystal torch. There's torches from the crystal dimension. There's these types of flowers. Crystal flowers, leaves from the crystal dimension, dead flowers, crystal tree wood, and there's these sifter, I don't know what that is, robot laser charge, again don't know what it is, because you don't really use it for anything, nether tracker, don't know what that is, creeper launcher, I'm guessing this launches creepers, nope, don't know what that does. Then there's these things, which are like crystals. Don't know what they do. I guess. So they're just literally crystals. Okay, that's interesting. There's also things you can throw, which are all of these. Like you can throw black heels, you can throw red heels, you can throw game controllers. Unfortunately, if you get really raged. Why is there a creeper there? Why did you just blow me up? I'm gonna kill you! No, that's basically every YouTuber ever. Including me, probably in the future. You can throw slippers. And these things you can only get by killing. I don't know how you get the ice balls, but I know the other ones. Oh, they're explosive. Okay. Don't know how you get ice bombs, but I know the other ones. You get by killing girlfriends or boyfriends, which, yes, are things. And probably in every single Let's Play, there's been a sentence said that should not exist ever. That's we need to tame a girlfriend or we need to tame a boyfriend. Because you can do that with roses. And eventually they'll love you and you can give them swords and they will protect you. There's also rocks, which I'm guessing is the same as crystals. And I'm going to go in survival mode. Just to show you how mad this is. Look, say I want to go up there. You just look up. I think. It's been a long time since I've used it. I think you just look. Okay, you don't look up. No, you do look up. Do you press spacebar? Oh my god. How do you go up? Well, it's sick. Just stick with that. I mean, it's a freaking board. It's crafted with 2 redstone, 1 diamond. At the bottom, like 3 planks on the top, 2 redstone on the sides, and 1 diamond in the middle. So yeah, that's all miscellaneous stuff. Foods. It also adds a lot of foods as a mod. So there's lettuce, strawberries, there's a bunch of fishes, there's plants as you saw in the survival garden over there. It's really doing well. So that's plants, sandwiches, crappy patties, or however you say it. Lava eels, raw corn dogs, which are another thing, American things. It's popcorns, and you can craft all these like molten salted popcorn by mining salt randomly in your world. Like you just find it as an ore and then smelting it, and you get salt, and you can use it to make food. Really done big buff. So I think where's the clear weather? There's no clear weather. Let me go into creative. No, wait, that's I think. Yeah, I think we should go into the dimensions first before I end the video. Dimensions. I'm just gonna keep all of these with me. So, rainbow dimension. Whichever one spawns first, we're going to that one. Oh, go away! Of course, we're in peaceful, so none of them are going to spawn. Red ant. Okay, we're going to the red ant dimension. Red ant dimension, I believe, is the miner's dream dimension, which is where there are really like a lot of good ores, and I believe you can also find like iron blocks or amethyst blocks, not just ores, but blocks down in like mining. So that's good. Next up, let's just go to normal ant dimension, which I think is the one with a lot of trees. I can't remember what it's called. Sorry about that, but yeah, let's just wait for it to spawn. Whichever one comes first again. Okay, so I'm not placing red ant nest because we're already here. Oh yeah, and the prince followed me, so he can follow the 3 dimensions, including like the nether and the end, and other modded dimensions. And none of this. Okay, fine. Rainbow ant, yay! Or is this one the tree dimension? No, this one's the village dimension, where all the robot guys are that I showed you. Oh, there's also those guys. I didn't know that. Oh, they're hostile. Oh! Red ant ones are hostile. This normal ant ones are nice. Oh, it's so laggy. So yeah, that's trees here. There's big trees in this dimension. Termite nest. Yeah, let's not go do the termite one now. That's just ant. No, not unstable ant, just ant. Brown ant. Okay, yeah, this one is a tree dimension. I'm so sorry, I can't remember what it's called. But, yeah, you would just find these gigantic trees. Ooh, let it load. Let it load! Let it load! Please don't crash, please, please, please don't crash. The toddler paradise. Yeah, you can also find trees that are just made of diamond blocks and gold blocks and stuff like that, which, you know, is pretty good. But with the amount of good stuff in this mod, having a lot of diamond stuff is nothing compared to proper good stuff. Why is it lagging so much? I'm gonna show you what like the average tree looks like in this dimension. It looks like that, basically. It looks like this, but with oak instead of birch. Just landed in the birch area. And there's mostly cobblestone, and you can make a house here. Why is a animal pickaxe? Like, you can make a house inside, you can go down. So yeah, it's like that. And this one's really big. Like, bigger than usual. Okay, please don't crash. Before it crashes, let's just go to the... Which one takes you to the crystal dimension? Termite nest or unstable nest? I'm pretty sure it's the unstable nest. So we're just going to go on the termite one. No, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to spawn a termite. That's what we're going to do. Empty your inventory. Oh no, termites take you to the... Hold on. Yeah, termites take you to the crystal dimension. So if I take an unstable ant, yeah, the unstable ants take me to the nightmare dimension, which is this, and we should see some nightmares flying around. Oh, yeah, we should see some nightmares flying around. There's also dungeons here, and there's a special type of dungeon, which is just like a gigantic dungeon with 6 layers, like 6 different levels, and it has to have 6 levels for it to have the Royal Guardian armor and sword in it. You can just find stuff like that. But it'll be really hard because you have to start from the top. To get to the top is really hard because there's like spawners on the outside that will spawn mods that attack you. Yeah, there's some nightmares. And when you go inside, there's also spawners there, and you have to destroy them. And they spawn bosses, so it'll be really hard to get them. So you have to have Big Bertha before you come to this dimension to try and get the Royal Guardian sword. Yeah, here's some of the tower things. I don't know why it has two. If I hit it, if I kill these things, they will slowly but surely disintegrate the island. And they drop more than one sometimes. So yeah, this island will now slowly disintegrate. I learned that once, because once in creative, I tried to make a sick base on top of it, but then it just crashed. Well, it didn't crash, like, the thing eventually just disappeared. Because when you mine all the ores as well, or like some blocks, I guess when you mine any blocks on it, then it just disappears. Anyway, now before it completely crashes, I'm going to crash it myself with... Also, those towers can have ores from other mods if you have other mods installed. Unstable. No. Termite. Now to go to the crystal dimension. Everything is crazy. And yet it's good as well because you can see where some of the ores are. And you can see bedrock. Oh, that's so cool. Water's normal, but yeah, it's a weird dimension. Yeah, there's things like rotators everywhere. And, like, as you saw, it didn't let me. I think in the 1.6.4 version, you click on an unstable ant, and it just takes you there. No, a termite. It just takes you there, and you lose all your stuff. But in the 1.7 version, it actually warns you and doesn't let you go until you remove all your inventory stuff. So yeah, I think, guys, that will be the end of this video. So yeah, that's been the Orespawn mod review, and sorry for the overwhelming amount of length. as this video is, 1 hour and 10 minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit thumbs up and subscribe. And like the video. I already said thumbs up. Just like the video and subscribe and view more videos, because I want to be good at YouTube. You guys, hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye. See how long I can survive for. On hard mode. Just say I'm running around. Oh look, there's a rotator. What's that? Well, okay, it's not having the same effect. Oh Jesus. Well, hope you enjoyed, guys. Like and subscribe to the video helps me out a lot. Hope you guys watch the rest of my videos. See you guys next time. Bye.